up? Henry Olsen here. Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar. You can see it up there. So I'm into blues. I'm into teaching you guys the blues. And today we're going to be looking at the main scale that you're going to need to know in order to play blues. But I'm not going to just be demonstrating the blues. I'm also going to be demonstrating how you can use the same scale to play major songs, minor songs, and the blues. So I'm going to show you how to play one simple scale in one position, and I'm going to demonstrate how versatile that one scale is, and I'm also going to explain to you how you can use it. So before we get started, let me just mention, if you want to get my free picture chord book, hit the link right under this video. You can download that totally for free, and you'll also get a beginner course with my best beginner tips that'll help you out in improving as a beginner guitarist. Alright, so now that that's been said, let's get into the lesson and let's start learning the scale right away. So I'm not going to be doing a close-up. I'm going to just be explaining to you the scale nice and slowly, nice and smoothly. And I'm going to encourage you to get your guitar and try to play along with me. So the scale goes like this. With my first finger, I'm on the 6th string, 5th fret. I'm going to play that note. And then with my pinky, if you can do it with your pinky, I'm going to play the 8th string. Alright, so 5, 8. Now the next 3 strings are really easy. It's just going to be 5, 7, 3 times. 5, 7, 5, 7. Okay? So we started with 5, 8. Then we did 5, 7, 3 times. And now I'm going to end it off with 5, 8 twice. Okay? So let's do that one more time together. 5, 8. 5, 7. 5, 7. Again, 3 times. 5, 7, 3 strings, and then the last two, 5, 8. Now what you also could do would be just go back. 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5. With the pick, I'm kind of doing it down, up, but I don't want to stress you out with that too soon, so don't really worry about that too much now. Just make sure you're getting the notes. Okay, so now that we know our scale, what's important to know is that these are just 5 notes that I'm playing. This scale is called the pentatonic scale, and it's only 5 notes. Penta, 5, from Latin or from Greek, I don't know, I'm just trying to sound smart here. The Latin word for 5. If you guys know it, let me know in the comments. So 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here's my 1 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is 1 again. And then after the 1, it repeats itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And then, okay, so it's the 5 same notes being played over and over again. So within this one scale, you have the same notes repeating twice. So you have the possibility to play the same melodies in different octaves. So one really more important thing also that I should stress now is that anytime you see somebody playing up and down the neck, I'm not sure if I missed a tone there, but I missed again. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to act cool and play without looking, but when I'm on camera, it's not working. Anyways, I'm going to keep explaining it even though I just screwed up. So check it out. Anytime somebody's playing up and down the neck of the guitar, what they're really doing is, if they're playing the pentatonic scale, or even the major scale, which only has 2 more notes in it than the pentatonic does, it has 7 instead of 5, what they're doing is they're playing the same notes up and down the neck. It's the same as, it's just that they're not playing it from here in a vertical way. They're playing it up and down. So anytime you see a guitar player up and down the neck, he's just playing the same notes in different areas. So when we're talking about pentatonics, what we're talking about is the same 5 notes. And when we're talking about scales, normally we refer to them as a scale being in a box. So this is our first pentatonic box, or the first pentatonic shape that we'd use when we'd start to improvise. So this being the first box that we'd remember, we're going to start with this one. And then once you master this one, you're just going to move the same notes up the guitar neck, but you're going to have to use a different shape to access those notes, and that would be another box. So altogether, you're going to have to learn 5 boxes. Box 1, box 2, box 3, and so on, up to 5. And then you're going to be able to master the whole fretboard. You're going to be able to play those same 5 notes all over the fretboard by remembering 5 different boxes. Okay, so don't get stressed out now. What we're going to have to remember here in this lesson is that now, as total beginners, we only need to know this one box. Master this box and master the sounds that are in this box. Kind of, how does that sound? Just so you can get a feeling for how it sounds. Okay, so once you've got a feeling for that and you've got it under your fingers, it's time to start making music out of it and applying it to chord progressions. Now the chord progressions are going to determine the tonal sound that we're going to be getting out of this pentatonic shape, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate to you right now. So this could either sound, now it sounds very just neutral. It could sound very happy or very sad though, which is what I'm going to demonstrate right now. So once you've got this kind of under your fingers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you 3 backing tracks, 3 links to backing tracks under this video in the links, and you can just click on them and play to them, just so you can get a feeling for how the notes of the pentatonic scale sound against chord progressions. And that's what's going to get you to become a good improviser and to get you feeling comfortable about playing your own solos and making your own melodies. So just to recap one more time all that I've said so far, the pentatonic scale is the most kind of simple scale you can learn, and it's the best scale to start improvising with because it only has 5 notes and it always harmonizes with all the chords that are being played perfectly. You can make it sound both major and minor, and you can play it all over the neck of the guitar. Let me just demonstrate that for you one time. So just listen to the sound of it now, okay? Just the sound. Alright? Listen up. It sounds the same. You see that? It sounds the same. The shapes look different, but that's just helping me filter out those same 5 notes, right? And then I just played 4 boxes for you. There was 1 left, and then after I get to the 15th fret, what I'm doing is I'm back at the octave. Okay? Now the shape is the same again, since we're at the octave. So you have to remember 5 boxes to be able to play up and down the neck of the guitar. But for now, we're only going to stick to box number 1, and we're going to try to get as much music as we possibly can out of it. And once you've mastered that and you've started getting melodies out, then it's time to move on to box 2, box 3, and so on. And then also start combining them with each other. Okay, so now I just play like 4 boxes. Alright, so let me just demonstrate to you now how this one box can have or this one pentatonic scale, which is the A minor pentatonic scale or the C major pentatonic scale, depending on how you look at it, how many different sounds it can have. So let's just get into that right now. All right, so now I'm gonna play a blues. All right, listen to the scale now. I'm only sticking to one box. So that was the blues, and what I did there is I stayed in this one box. I showed you those first notes that we already learned. What I sometimes did though is instead of just playing them as single notes, I played two of them at the same time. Those are called double stops if you play two notes at the same time. So you could go. Not to complicate things, of course, as a beginner, you're just going to probably be sticking to the single notes. But just so you know, you could also play two of them or three of them at the same time, or even four of them at the same time. Okay, so that was with the blues. So now let me show you the same five notes and how different they can sound. So now we're going to take this backing track. Check it out. So again, if I were to know all of the boxes, I could play up and down the fretboard. So let me just demonstrate that really quickly. Again, I'm only playing the same five notes, just all over the fretboard. It's only five notes that are being played. Alright, listen now. I'm going to start with this one. So again, I was playing the same notes, just all over the fretboard. Okay, so now let me show you how I can take these same notes and make them sound sad. All right, check this out. Same notes. See that? And now check it out. If I would play it all over the fretboard. So again, I'm gonna have all of these backing tracks linked up under this video. And what I want you to do is take this first scale that we learned and get a good feeling for how it sounds against those 3 different backing tracks. Play it up and down, but don't only play it up and down. Play it, try to make little melodies out of it. Just try, like this, like. Don't just go up and down. Try to play it the same note one time, then again, then maybe go to the next note, play it a few times, like. Make little melodies. You don't have to just go play it as a scale. We want it to sound like music. Alright, so that's my kind of basic breakdown of the most important beginner scale that you're going to need to play as an improviser. So the links are under this video. If you like this lesson, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. And we're definitely going to be talking more about this. So let me know your questions, and then I'm going to think about how to kind of best explain what you don't quite understand. All right, get a good feeling for it, and I will see you in an upcoming video very soon. Henry Olsen here. Take it easy. Bye-bye.